Howdy y'all, today we're going to be making an ocean scene out of some leftover fleece that I had that I made some pajamas out of. This is just the leftover piece, but we're going to be making a couple of different scenes. One of them is going to be kind of choppy water that you see here. And then one that's not so choppy, which is the same process here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get to it. To go ahead and start the waves, I made a pattern out of cardstock to make it a little easier to give me a guide on how I want the waves to go. Dabbing the first layer of paint is going to be a darker blue, but still a little lighter than the fabric that I'm using. Using the same paintbrush and paint, I will be then dragging the paintbrush down to make it look like water streaks or water lines. I don't know what the correct terminology on this, but it works. Next, we'll be moving the water template down a little bit, kind of offsetting it where it's not too uniform and it looks more natural. And again, with the same technique, just dabbing that darker blue down. Going to be laying the template down, that way I can go over it with a lighter color blue to give it more of a 3D look. The last step we will be using a off-white to give it more of a water feel. Kind of like the waves are crashing is what I'm going for. And here in a little bit I will be ditching the template. It's just a good guide to go ahead and get started with. Make sure to drag your brush down in the same color to give it more of that wave look. It's about this point that I ditched the template. I'm going to go back over it with the same color blue that I was just using. I already have the shape of the water that I was going for, and I'm just kind of bringing those highlights out because they're not quite as prominent as I would like. Now we're going to switch over to white to give the waves a crashing look, and we're going to go ahead and drag that brush down like we did with the other colors. And again, just freehanding it because I don't want the lines too sharp. Best thing about painting on fabric, it takes no time to dry, and you're just about ready to go ahead and put your little boats on there and get to gaming. That's how you do it. Super easy, super cheap, just leftover fabric. Doesn't have to be a whole lot. You can get it out of the bargain bin if you don't want to buy a whole yard of fabric. It goes pretty cheap. You can get it at Michael's. Some Walmarts carry fabric. You can order it offline, but it's going to be a little bit more expensive. Like I said before, it doesn't have to be expensive, and you don't have to pay a whole bunch of money just to play and have something cool to look at your table. But yeah, just don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the channel. It helps out a whole bunch, and I hope to see y'all next time.